No music, no music. Let's see.
Winter, I host a morning show in Nashville, Tennessee on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. You can find more about me on the socials at Dan Mandis Show. So just listening to the newscast, we've had higher gas prices. We've been having a lot of wait times at the airport, talking about, of course, the Iranian war. And so there's a lot to continue to talk about here. You know, the Department of Homeland Security, and I know that you folks know this, but the Department of Homeland Security, very important. We've been hit with not one, not two, not three, 4 terror attacks over the last couple of weeks. Now, this is the headline from Fox News. Democrat senators called to fund DHS after voting to block it 4 times amid this partial government shutdown. Now, here's what I think is going on. Your safety is incredibly important. And unfortunately, there's a lot of politicians who like to put your safety behind their political games. And I think that's what the Democrats are doing. And I think that the Democrats understand right now that they are losing the narrative on this fight. You know, we get hit with these terror attacks, and yet they continue to play politics with not funding the Department of Homeland Security. And one of the things that I noticed over the weekend was that even the mainstream media, the MSM anchors, started getting a bit more aggressive in their questioning. I couldn't believe it. It was like journalism suddenly breaking out everywhere. This was a Jake Tapper with Senator Cory Booker.
Isn't it time for Democrats to reopen and refund DHS?
So first of all, Democrats have tried.
Yes, Alexis. What's your concept?
TSA, CISA, the Coast Guard funded. Republicans have refused time and time again to fund.
Yeah, they want the whole agency funded.
They want the whole agency.
Right. They want the whole agency funded because, of course, safety is a big deal to the American people. And safety is a big deal to Republicans and conservatives. There was this moment with Kirsten Welker and Adam Schiff.
Is it responsible for Democrats to hold up DHS funding with the threat of terror attacks looming during this conflict?
So, Kristen, as you know, we offered vote after vote, resolution after resolution, even as recently as this week, to reopen those agencies, to fund them, and the Republicans voted it down.
Right. So nobody is buying this, and I think that's some anyway. Are saying, okay, you know what? We gotta cut
It's so cold today. I don't know if anybody show up at the Mall Carmel. I gotta go to my son concert. He playing violin, so he's in the orchestra. So. Anybody there? Anybody at Mall Carmel?
They need to go out and they need to earn a living, and so they're only getting partial paychecks, or as time goes on, fewer and fewer dollars in their paycheck.
Chick came from the high school concert that my son is a player. He's a violin player. Go to sleep. Oh Lord. We wake up early. Long day, long day.
That they had offered resolutions. Can I ask this question? What
What's
resolutions?
up, Icy?
And what did they offer? I mean, the bottom line is not much. The bottom line is that Democrats are refusing to fund ICE. What they're trying to do is make ICE less impactful and effective. So the disconnect is that the Republicans want everything, including ICE.
This radio channels is all about the conservative, Republican, stuff like that.
Obviously. It's like, hey, you know what? We offered resolutions, and the resolutions, of course, are full of non-starters for the Republicans, because the Republicans simply put, and this isn't, a partisan thing, it is just a fact. The Republicans want to keep Americans safe. Part of conservatism is to keep Americans safe. And of course, the ability to protect yourself as well via the Second Amendment. But you know, we always talk about the real world impact. You know, the Iranian war, it is like way over there. The conflict, whatever it is that you want to call it, is way over there in the Middle East, right? But the real world impact, or the impact on our lives, massive delays at the airport, higher gas prices, TSA employees who are not getting paid. Again, they are furious. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has been talking about how the Democrats are holding.
Yeah, this is a field trip for the band, the orchestra, high school kid. I gotta follow this bus to pick up my son, so it's late. I cannot play no music because it's copyright, so I gotta listen to this radio. Have political nonsense.
Just get what you want. So again, I guess the question is, will Chuck Schumer, will the Democrats say, you know what, enough is enough. We're going to go ahead and we are going to vote to reopen the government and reopen DHS and open up everything, including all of these, various agencies and departments that have to do with our national security, the protecting you and your family. You know, the Democrats have blocked the reopening of DHS something like 4 times. So now the question is, how long does this go? And how many terror attacks will the American people have to endure? I mean, the bottom line is, yeah, we've had like 4. We've had 4 terror attacks in the last couple of weeks. And so regardless as to whether or not a fully funded government, a fully funded DHS would have prevented those terror attacks, it's a bad look on the Democrats. It really is. And so the Democrats have these talking points, right? This is what they do. The Democrats have multiple talking points. And Josh this was pretty telling. I want you to listen to this dialogue. I'll go ahead and stop and start it. But this is Bill Maher and Josh Shapiro.
Your fellow Pennsylvanian, John Fetterman, he's one of the few people in the party who has come out and said.
It's funny that I used to drive this school bus myself. You can see my video. Anything happen, I can take over this bus and drive it. It is a kind of newer bus, but I used to drive a very old bus, school bus, from the same county, Henry County Schools. They probably miss me.
Shapiro's answer. Of course, he is the governor for the state of Pennsylvania. But even before we get to that answer, I want to broaden this out even more. Iran funds, because I'm going to build on what Bill Maher said. But they fund terrorism. Everybody knows that. Iran bombs Israel, says that Israel does not have a right to exist, funded the slaughter of 1,200 Israelis. Iran also killed tens of thousands of protesters. They've always threatened America. And so just so we set it up properly, coming up, you're not going to believe what Josh Shapiro's answer is. That is coming up next. My name is Dan Mandis, and we'll return next right here on 95.5 WSB.
Yeah, the traffic light right here.
And the TrustL.com 24-hour traffic center. Heads up if you're traveling in DeKalb County, we still got that construction on I-20 eastbound from Columbia Drive to Panola Road that's causing delays. One left lane block, causing delays through Decatur, Lithonia, in the city of Stonecrest. I'm Brianna Rose, 95.5 WSB. When the weather is at its worst, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for Barrow, Clayton, DeKalb, and Walton counties. We're at our best.
Your weather threat has caused issues with some metro Atlanta schools.
The Weather Watch never stops.
We go from severe thunderstorm warnings to a blast of winter weather.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe Goodyear weather station.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective.
7 more minutes to the destination.
I've been taking it quite a while myself.
3.3 miles away from the destination.
Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it because it works so well for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. It makes my day.
Prevagen, access everywhere without prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This road is bad. I have a lot of potholes.
I mean, I get it. You're embarrassed. You don't want to look dopey in front of the garage door guy. That's around here somewhere, so it's bound to turn up. Except that was 3 years ago. And now you're parking in your driveway or running through the rain to open it with the keypad. Instead of taking advantage of one of the greatest technologies America has ever shared with the world. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way Mo Better. Our technicians have replacement remotes compatible with every make and model of garage door, whether it's one of ours or not. And since most new cars have openers built in, we can program your car to open your door without a remote. So you can lose your replacement all you want. Call them up at a garage and we'll get you sorted out. Now, if you lose your remote and your car, well, we're back to square one. MoBetterGarage.com.
Those black streaks on your roof, not just dirt. It's actually fungus that feeds on your shingles, slowly breaking them down, shortening the lifespan of your roof, even increasing your energy bills. That's why I trust Wise Guys Pro Wash.
Coming from a field trip, school field trip, concert, orchestra field trip. 5 more minutes to the school. It was a great concert, but I cannot live stream the concert because it's a copyright, so I'll probably post it later without the music. YouTube, everything's copyright, man. Okay, sucks. You gotta play soccer without music. I play pickleball without the music. So there's a copyright big thing for YouTube.
Jeff and Edith. Search RJ's Auto Body Plus or 770-955-5020.
Finley Roofing, the roof guys know my friends are. Presents WM. This highlighted dog from Paws Atlanta. If you adopt them, Finley Roofing will pay your adoption fees. Listen Friday morning at 8:50 and visit.
Calling me right behind you.
That's instantly trapping dirt and water to protect your floors. Put it by every door, under pet bowls, in the kitchen for spills. It even makes a perfect bath mat, and it's 100% machine washable. So cleanup is effortless. Since getting running that, I don't worry about what my dog gets into. No more mopping. I love it. Muddy Mat right now. Get a free medium muddy mat of
let's
$50
go.
savings with your order of 2 or mats at buymuddymat.com. This offer is only available at buymuddymat.com. That's BUYMUDDMAT.com. Don't wait. Get your free muddy mat today at buymuddymat.com.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. My name is Dan Mandis, in for Shelley Winter. Always appreciate the opportunity to fill in on WSB. You got me tonight. You got me tomorrow night as well. You can find out more about me on the socials at Dan Mandis Show. I host a morning show in Nashville, Tennessee. So there is this conversation that is making its way across the social media. And I think the reason why it's making an impact is because it's a Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, and he is one of the names that is often mentioned as, you know, people that may be running for the presidency for the Democrat Party. So he was on with Bill Maher, and they're talking about, of course, the war or the conflict in Iran. So Bill Maher is asking him some very specific questions, which I think...
So we're at a school. Let's see. All right, gotta go to the front and pick them up. 3, 2, 1. It's so dark in here. To the news.
But what I can tell you is that this is going to be an ongoing debate. Donald Trump does take this incredibly seriously. Got a lot more straight ahead right here on 95.5 WSB.
I had a house that was built in the 40s, and all the settling over time, the foundation, it started cracking. We could see the cracks in the walls. The doors started sticking. We knew there was a problem. It took us a long time to find someone to help us. Well, you don't need to take a long time. Go to Engineered Solutions of Georgia. They're the only foundation repair company in the entire state of Georgia, with a team of licensed engineers on staff, giving you the highest quality work for your home from the start.
costs are a big part of any business budget. That's why Georgia Power is here to help you consume less and save more with energy-saving tips like upgrading to more efficient appliances and installing LED lights to the most of your energy. Doesn't just help your bottom line. It makes it easy to keep helping the people you're there for. Save more with Georgia Power. Visit georgiapower.com to get started today.
Our listeners are so generous. Thousands of you have donated to Cars for Kids. Thank you. Free and stress-free removal of your vehicle anywhere in Atlanta. No hassles, no paperwork, no lowball offers. Plus, you'll get a tax receipt for your charitable donation and a vacation voucher. Go to carsforkids.org today. That's cars with a K. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Are your floors looking tired, scratched, or just faded? You don't have to wait months for a beautiful new look. At Peach State Hardwood, you can start your flooring project in 1 week or less with expert installation, lifetime craftsmanship warranty, and an in-house team that handles everything from moving your furniture to cleaning up after. A stress-free home refresh is closer than you think. Peach State Hardwood, beautiful floors, zero hassle, ready in a week. Schedule your free estimate today at peachstatehardwood.com.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for Virtual Imaging. Ladies and gentlemen, when I first heard the virtual imaging ad, I had to schedule an appointment. So I went ahead and scheduled a complimentary heart scan for myself and my spouse with a few minimum requirements. That first scan, my numbers were high, but I did everything the doctors told me to do. I lost weight, I ate better, I exercised. And ladies and gentlemen, I went back to my second scan, and my numbers were much, much better. Please, take your health seriously. Call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or go to virtualimagingatl.com right now. They do brain scans, full body scans, and they've been around 15 years. So they know what they're doing, and they've saved so many lives. Please, ladies and gentlemen, call 770-678-SCAN or 770-678-7226. Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios. News,
Weather,
traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk. Good evening to you. It's 8:30. I'm Michelle Wright. The news is being brought to you by Solomon Brothers. Our top local story this hour, the partial government shutdown leading to exceptionally long wait times at the nation's airports as fewer TSA agents show up for work, reports Chris Van Cleve.
On Sunday, 1 in 10 officers called out. Having more than 10% of TSA screeners out sick is about 5 times a normal day. In Atlanta, wait times topped 2.5 hours at points, and a lack of staffing forced the closure of one of the airport's checkpoints. Atlanta is the world's busiest airport.
Currently looking at wait times here in Atlanta. Actually, 2 checkpoints are closed at the domestic terminal. They are the pre-check checkpoint and the lower north checkpoint. However, the main and north checkpoints are open and do have wait times listed as less than 15 minutes. Meanwhile, because of the storms we saw earlier today, there were a bunch of flight delays as well. Flyware says over 1,300 flights have been delayed into or out of Atlanta today. 440 flights have been canceled. Speaking of the weather, after today's 30-degree temperature drop this afternoon, it's going to be downright cold tonight, says WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards.
The temperature drop will continue through the overnight into the upper 20s for tomorrow morning. But with the breeze, the wind chill values will be in the upper teens to low 20s.
37 degrees right now in Atlanta. Christina says the cold temps will be with us at least through Wednesday morning. Her complete forecast is on the way. An arrest is made in a deadly robbery out of Rockdale County. A 911 call comes in from a home in Conyers reporting an armed robbery that's taking place. As deputies are driving to the scene, the call comes back in that somebody had been hit in the head and was bleeding. Once deputies arrived, they did find that one person with head injuries. They were taken to the hospital in stable condition. However, a second person was located inside of the house, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds and pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect, identified as Irvin Spooner, was taken into custody Monday at his home in Hampton. This is now being held, and he is now being held, I should say, in the Rockdale County Jail on a felony murder charge. Georgia lawmakers unanimously approved more than $1 billion in tax rebates.
Dipping into the state's sizable reserves for a fourth time, lawmakers overwhelmingly approved giving tax rebates to Georgians, ranging from up to $500 for married couples filing jointly to $250 for single filers. Republican State Senator Bo Hatchett celebrating the vote.
It's the taxpayers' money, give it back to them.
The bill passed with bipartisan support, and in a post on X, Governor Kemp cheering the final passage, saying he hopes the rebates are able to provide relief to hardworking Georgians. The measure now awaits his signature. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
New speed limits are coming to parts of Dunwoody. The city has decided to lower speeds on a number of roads around Dunwoody Village, considered the heart of the city, and Perimeter Center, the business and shopping district. Both will be affected. The changes go into effect next year. It is 8:33, and that means it is now time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. We are checking in with Brianna Rose in the WSB 24-hour traffic center. Hey, Brianna, what's it looking like out there?
Hey, heads up if you're rolling through Atlanta. In Fulton County tonight, we've got debris on the roadway on I-75, I-85 northbound from Midtown, right around 10th and 14th Street, and it's blocking the center lane, so expect a bit of a slowdown as you pass through the Midtown area. Also in Southwest Atlanta, near Lakewood area, construction continues on I-285 northbound near Langford Parkway, and that's taking out one right lane, so give yourself a few extra minutes if you're headed to around that perimeter, or through that stretch, rather. I am Brianna Rose, 95.5 WSB. I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy, breezy, and very cold this evening as temperatures continue to fall into the 20s overnight, with wind chills in the low teens for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy and temperatures staying in the mid-40s. Wednesday, morning lows in the 30s, but rebounding into the 50s through the afternoon.
Currently, we have 34 degrees in Dallas, 35 in Scottsdale, 33 in Alpharetta, and 36 right here in Midtown. More news head your way at 9 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Dan Mendes for Shelby Winter. Coming up next.
Common with a Trump supporter or radical Islamist. Someone wearing one of those red hats chanting "Make America Great Again," or you saw someone shouting Allahu Akbar running down the breezeway here. Who would you feel more safe with?
I mean, you are not going to believe some of these answers. It is all straight ahead right here on WSB.
What? Everyone has an opinion. I think you have gotten better at moving through the water. Eric Von Hessler has an opinion.
That's why you're not the host of the show.
And so much
I don't care about you wearing a mask, but I care about Eric making fun of you, so the answer is no.
Eric Von Hessler, tomorrow at 3.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. You're a planner? Good for you. Hot weather is coming, but you'll be cool and comfortable with TE Certified. Chris Chandler for TE Certified by Ford Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And the lowest price of the season for AC maintenance, just $59. Their expert technician service all brands, so we can early bird, changing your $59 AC checkup by March 31st.
If you've been taught that all bread is unhealthy, I'm here to tell you not if it's real bread. Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Bakers with Sue's Healthy Minute. If you're struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, even warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick, come visit us at the Bread Baker store in Woodstock, where we have taught thousands of customers that real bread might be their healthy solution. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. I discovered that store-bought bread has had most of the nutrients in the grain removed during milling, and yes, even packages labeled 100% whole wheat. Make a healthy eating change in your life at Bread Bakers in Woodstock. They'll show you how bread, but only real bread, might be the answer to your family's physical ills. The Bread Bakers. Visit breadbakers.com or our Bread Bakers store in Woodstock.
You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. So why settle for an ordinary engagement ring you can find almost anywhere? Well, I know a place where you can design your own custom engagement ring. Terra Fine Jewelry Company. At Terra, the styles and designs are endless, and their expert jewelers make it easy to bring your personally designed engagement ring to life. Your bride-to-be deserves more than a cookie-cutter engagement ring, so explore the vast options of custom design rings at Terra Fine Jewelry Company in Bickford, Georgia. Terra Fine Jewelry Company.
Okay, what is that word?
95.5 WSB. My name is Dan Mandis, in for Shelly Winter. You can find me on the socials at Dan Mandis Show. I host a morning show in Nashville, Tennessee. Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Always an honor to be filling in here on the great WSB. So, one of the things that I often, it fascinates me. The ignorance, the sheer stupidity of some people in America. And I don't know if it's ignorance. I don't know if it's just, they want to keep their heads in the sand. I really don't know. But when I saw this, and by the way, if you follow me on X, you can see this video. You have an on-the-street reporter. I believe it's someone named Caitlin Bennett.
Yeah.
And she is walking around the streets of America, and she's asking a very simple question.
Yeah.
Who do you have more of an affinity for, or who do you feel safer with? Somebody wearing a MAGA hat or somebody yelling Allah Akbar? Yes, indeed. Listen to this.
Who do you have more in common with, a Trump supporter or radical Islamist? Radical Islamist. You saw someone wearing one of those red hats chanting "Make America Great Again," or you saw someone shouting Allahu Akbar running down the breezeway here. Who would you feel more safe with? The one shouting Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Who supports the radical Islamists? Yeah. What is it about Trump supporters that you don't think you'd get along with them so well? I'm gay.
I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, do they know what happens to gay folks in radical Islam? I mean, I touched upon this earlier, talking about what Joy Reid said. They tend to hang them from cranes. They throw them off of buildings. I mean, isn't that insane? And so I'm trying to think, is this a failure in education? Are these people that just get their news from, leftist influencers on TikTok? And they don't really know? I'm in the South, we have this saying. I'm from California, but I've lived in Tennessee for over 12 years now. And so y'all know bless your heart, right? I like to say bless your heart in the snarky Southern way. And so when I'm listening to these people, that's what I'm thinking. Bless your hearts in the snarky Southern way, but this kind of ignorance and this kind of thinking, even though we live in a free country, to think this way, it is just, I think this kind of ignorance and apathy towards knowing what radical Islam is all about is actually dangerous.
But you would get along with a radical Islamist?
What is that?
You're gay?
Oh.
Yes. In solidarity with radical Islamists, would you look at the camera and
All
say
right, let's see.
solidarity, Allahu Akbar?
Rear.
And would you say "Make America Great Again" in solidarity with the Trump supporters? No. What is a bigger threat to America today, radical Islam or Trump supporters?
Trump supporters.
Wow. These people are, and listen, I understand, I know how the game is played. The person on the street game is played, right?
Too long.
So you tie a bunch of, you edit together a bunch of videos to try to show a certain perspective.
We would.
And so I would be willing to admit that this Caitlin Bennett more than likely had at least some people with some sense of the world to know that over the past 3 weeks, we've had a number of terrorist attacks, and some of them, maybe even all of them, here in America, have screamed Allah Akbar as they were gunning down an ROTC instructor.
Yeah.
Or plowing a car into a mosque. Or shooting up an Austin bar. And so the question that I would have is this truly Trump derangement syndrome? Because y'all know, and I've explained to you a couple of different times here, the content is just through.
What's up? Taco Bell's too late now.
Baja Blast or something.
All right, we're going to Taco Bell though.
Thanks. I was dying for that.
Hmm?
I was dying for that.
All right, all right. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
What did you eat? What did you eat?
3 pizzas.
Pizza? What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
How big is the pizza?
Marcos.
So that's big. You know, that's all I ate this morning. The croissant that I just bought from Sam's Club. Let's see what else I ate. I had a Impossible sandwich from Starbucks, and it sucks.
Live.
And a cup of
Are you live?
coffee. Huh?
Are you live?
No, this is the camera. This is my camera. Taco Bell.
Subscribers, you gotta keep posting till one video blows up, and then once one video blows up, like
Yep, like viral or something.
yeah, you get like 1,000 views.
You got it. It's okay, just for fun. All right, just tell me what you want to eat.
Hi, are you checking in with the app or reward point?
I don't have an app, but I didn't have the app, but I don't have time for the app right now. Let's go order it now and. Yes. What can I order?
2 chicken quesadillas.
Two chicken quesadilla. You want Mountain Dew?
Baja Blast.
Huh?
Baja Blast.
What number?
The number 3. But you gotta say number 3, and somehow you're gonna mix it up. Just
Okay.
say Baja Blast.
What does that word mean?
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
That's a good for you.
Nope. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. So can you recap what I ordered?
What is that?
Can you repeat what I ordered?
2 chicken quesadillas.
Yep,
Yes.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Total 1660 was like around 40 cents Taco Bell scholarships.
Yes. What kind of sauce you want?
Thank you for your donation for next month, please.
All right. Yeah, the money. Through. I sit on this. Cash. $17. Question: can I add the order to my app, or is it the? Oh, I can scan it, right? I can scan the receipt to my app, right? For pork. Okay, that's 17. 15. Got 20.
When you pull up to the register, the thing's supposed to give you a pin for it, and then you.
Oh, okay. Next time. I'm in a rush, so I can.
That means you weren't paying attention.
Oh, you mean there's something on the?
Yeah, when you pull up, she asked if you want to use.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, next time I be a frequent, Taco Bell. And I know. All right. You want to put it right there on the thing?
Thank you. Yeah. I guess I'm not here.
You're welcome. What is that you have? Is that what kind of drink is it?
Baja Blast.
What is that taste like?
I don't know. You should try yourself. Maybe.
Can I? Never mind. Can you give me a sip? Like. Okay. It tastes like I don't know. I don't like it. All right. Thank you, sir.
If I try it and it tastes different, then it's not gonna go my Baja Blast. Okay?
Do they take tips? Huh?
Why?
I wanna tip them.
Okay, don't think that I waste your money because you tried to give.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay. You go here often. Taco Bell. Chicken quesadilla. And what else? What's the name of it?
Drink?
Yeah. Baja Blast. It's like a blast. Baja Blast. Sound like a foreign language to me. Baja Blast, y'all. Hey, Chad, what do you want to eat at? There's nobody anyway.
What's that? Who's saying something?
Yeah, here you go. Let me tell you.
Where you going?
Yeah, my friend said, "Is that a pickup? For soccer?" And he said, "Tell me go Malcolm." I think he's not in Malcolm. He's in the Uruguay. So by the bus trip for the school, it's kind of late for school bus. What kind of sauce you want? You don't want sauce? No sauce, please. No sauce. All right, that's it. Thank you, bro. I can die again. All right. Taco Bell. I guess everybody goes to sleep, so most of my subscribers they sleep early. It's so funny when people say, "Hey, chat." For me. Go to Taco Bell, y'all. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, red light. Red light.
It tastes a little weird.
Yeah, smell good. The chicken quesadilla smell good.
Let's try one day.
No, I ain't gonna have a problem with my stomach. And this morning when I ate the Impossible Burger, not Impossible, what's it called, the Impossible Patty? Yeah, because they have a Supreme. They got a Supreme quesadilla. It used to be called 7-layer burrito. It's not quesadilla, but it's a burrito. I love Mexican food though. This is not a real Mexican food. Taco Bell is just non-Mexican food. You want light on? Oh.
Turn off.
Why?
He's coming.
Don't worry.
Okay, next time I do that, I'm gonna leave it on, okay?
I just like when you eat, I want you to make sure you eat. That's it. Because right now it's late, so nobody is really coming. That sounds. Oh, what happened? So like everyone,
Hey, do the calendar.
huh?
Calendar.
Calendar for what? I did. I looked at it already.
You look at everything.
Yeah, I already put in the calendar. Welcome to the Crystal Lake. All right, open the door, open the gate.
You should turn off the live stream before you reach the house.
Okay, of course.
Then somebody can dox me.
Dox you?
Somebody can send pizza.
Really?
Yes.
No, of course I do that. I mute. I turn off the video. You listen to the news.
Protecting injured victims across Georgia.
There's nothing there. What happened with the tire? It's 43. Maybe you got a nails on it.
And how are you gonna get your tire jack him up?
I got a air pump.
But it's too short.
No, the air pump, not the. I have a its own check. This car has its own check. But it's too cold, so the tire, it only do that. It deflate when it's cold. But I think I probably run on something, like a nails. A nail.
You can find out when you wake up.
It's gonna be flat.
Huh?
It's gonna be flat.
Yeah, you're gonna find out when you wake up.
Yeah. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Deck, you'll enjoy every day. Decks done differently, decks done right, with exceptional customer service at a reasonable price. Get your free estimate. Google Elson Exteriors.
The foods we eat can be downright bad for our health. This is Sue from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've been teaching the truth about real bread. Not the stuff you buy at the store. I'm talking real bread. Take a look at the ingredients. Enriched flour means that the nutritious bran and germ has been removed to improve the shelf life. Then a few B vitamins and iron are added back to replace the multitude of nutrients lost. That's not enrichment. And today, that label may even read contains bioengineered food ingredients. Food should never be bioengineered. At Bread Beckers in Woodstock, we can teach you how to make real bread loaded with fiber and nutrients. A delicious, healthy, affordable solution that can improve your health and change your life. BreadBeckers.com for our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
I started my business at 12, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I learned if you do the job right, people trust you.
Get everything here.